Alright, YouTube, it's time to get these C-notches installed. This is the rear section of my Ridetech kit for the 82 C-10. Today I'm going to work on prepping the frame, getting it ready. A rainy day here, so perfect day to work in the garage. I figure get this C-notch on, get both of them on. It'll be time to get this thing to powder coat. So what I'm gonna do first, is I'm gonna clean up this passenger portion right here. Got a grinder with a wire brush. As with all my project, I got proper PPE. This is my hobby, so I can't be getting hurt. I gotta go to work and make money. After I finish that side, I'll do the same as this side. This kit comes with templates that you line up to pre-existing holes. Tape it on there, trace out, cut it out, drill the holes. Shouldn't be too bad. It'll take me a little bit. I don't have a plasma cutter or anything, so when it comes time to cut the C-notches, I'll just use the death wheel. Unlike some of my previous videos, this one won't just be me showing you the finished product. I plan on making a little video every step, walk you through it, show you kind of how I did it. Some mistakes may be made. I've never done this before. I'm just gonna read along, follow along, and I'll catch you up. All right, so I've got the template for the C-notch cut out and taped onto the driver's side. I'd started on the passenger side, but I could tell in the instructions they were showing the driver's side, and it doesn't seem like it'd be that big of a deal. But they talk about using a reference hole. And under here, you've got 3 holes kind of together, and the one that they want you to use is right there. That side has this hole and this hole, but it does not have that hole. Well, that's okay, because it tells you, if you're missing that hole, that from here to here is 12 inches. So I was trying to line that one up and wasn't quite liking what I was getting, so I decided to just move over here. I gotta do this side at some point anyway, so that's done. I am gonna have to remove this bumper stop bracket. And the way I'm gonna do that is just get rid of these rivets. Same thing over there. So the trick to this side is I measured from the outside of this hole, 12 inches, put me a little black line and lined it up there. And so you can see where that is traced out. These holes kind of make a little more sense like they do over there, but that's where that hole is missing. And that's what was causing all the problems. So once I get those bumper brackets off, start cutting that C-notch in, get it to fit, drill some holes, clean it up a little bit, and shoot it with some primer. We'll be on to the next step. All right, YouTube. Got the C-notch cut out, got it cleaned up, got some black primer. It's a 2-part primer gloss. Just what I had lying around, wasn't gonna buy anything special for this. Got the templates on there, marked everything out. They have you drill holes in the corner, and that way you don't have real hard lines, cause stress fractures. Even with the template, after you start trying to put the C-notch in, you gotta finesse it, you gotta grind and cut. Wasn't too difficult, probably one of the easiest thing I've done to this truck, but it wasn't too bad. I'd do it again. It's gonna be worth it to get that lowered stance once it's all complete. But C-notches, I had to hammer them on a little bit using a just rubber mallet. I was afraid I was gonna have a hard time getting off, but I really didn't. Helps I'm not worried about scratching them since they're gonna get powder coated. But I really didn't scratch them that bad either way, so Even if I wasn't, I think the method is still fine for what I did. So I'm gonna let this paint sit overnight. I've got to get a right size drill bit to drill the holes for the C-notch bracket. There's quite a few holes. I'll probably have to get a couple bits. I imagine I'm gonna go through them. But once this dries, I'll get the C-notch back on it, start drilling out my holes. I'll touch it up again with a little paint on the holes just so that I won't have rust problems there. But it's coming along nicely. Can't wait to get this thing powder coating, hopefully get it back. Guy told me it'd be about a week and a half. Even if I add a week to that, that's fine. I got plenty of other things to do. All right, that's it for now. I'll catch you up later.